What is up, everybody? My name is Dr. Vibe, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe show. And this is a momentous day, and I'm blessed and highly favored to be part of it. And I'm blessed and highly favored to be with my co-host for this wonderful event, Nicole Waldron. Hello, Nicole.
You are there.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. And look, if you could change our view to the pushback view because we can't see ourselves. Thank you so much. Amazing.
What's going on? Isn't this an incredible day?
I'm excited. I got these flowers for Miss Lillie's 100th birthday. Can't wait to celebrate her. And we have so many people that are wanting to celebrate her. Hopefully, we're not going to get everybody live.
No. That would take us the whole week.
Listen, and we have to be cognizant, Miss Lillie. We got to make sure she gets her rest today. So, do you want to bring the birthday girl up so she can see everything that's happening?
Yes, let's bring up the birthday girl.
If I could sing, she's royal, hey, so royal. There's Miss Lillie. Happy birthday, Miss Lillie.
Happy birthday, Miss Lillie. God bless you. God bless you, Lillie. God bless you. So good to see you. What a and I saw the smile. So look at that. Look at that, people. Hey, why don't you in your chat, wherever you're watching this, wish Lillie a happy birthday, please, and thank you. And any wonderful memories or thoughts you have of meeting or getting better because of Ms. Lillie, please share it in the chat. We want to show her love, especially on this honorable, special, victorious day. So we've got a lot of people to get to. So let's get out. So first things first. And Nicole, you didn't get a chance to introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself, Nicole.
Listen, I'm Nicole Waldron, your voice of victory and your mental fitness coach. But today I am one of the chief loves of Miss Lillie, her fan club. And I just love her. I'm, even though we can't be there with her in person, Miss Lillie, I hope you're feeling the love from all over Canada. People are tuning in from all over the world to wish you a 100. You're a centurion. Oh my God. What a beautiful day. And you know what, Miss Lillie, you share this day with my dad. My dad's birthday is today. So I'm saying happy birthday to your dad as well.
Happy birthday to your dad. You know what, just before we get into our first set of thank yous, how honorable it is to know a global centennial influencer, a global centurial influencer.
Yes.
I've never met anyone like that.
Yeah, we're blessed today.
All right. So
go ahead, Dr. Vibe. Who are we bringing up first?
Well, we have a set of videos from some people. So we're going to have some remarks from Senator Jane Cordy, Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard, and MPP Raymond Cho. So our producer, let's get things cracking. Let's get it rolling. Let's party.
Thank you to the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario for giving me the honor of joining your celebration of the life of Miss Lillie Johnson to mark her 100th birthday. Oh, Miss Lillie, what a wonderful and well-deserved tribute to you. I first met you in Ottawa a number of years ago with Lanark and Kirsty Duncan when you were educating senators and MPs about sickle cell disease. Miss Lillie, you have been a tireless advocate for those with sickle cell, starting with the founding of the Ontario Sickle Cell Association over 40 years ago. Miss Lillie, you once said that the most important part of your childhood was family and education. Well, your family is huge, as you have indeed embraced the sickle cell community as your family. Happy birthday, Miss Lillie. This is quite a milestone. Thank you for your passion and your humanitarian spirit, which has made a difference.
Wonderful.
Hello, Sister Lillie Johnson. My name is Wanda Thomas Bernard. I'm a senator from Nova Scotia, and I'm delighted to join you today from my home in East Preston, Nova Scotia. I'm honored to be bringing you greetings on this very special birthday. I join with countless family, friends, and all of those who admire and appreciate all that you have done. I am one of those people, and I want to sincerely thank you for your contributions to building up our community. And I want to say a special thanks for all of the work you've done to help increase our awareness about sickle cell anemia. On behalf of the Senate of Canada, on behalf of African Canadians in Nova Scotia, I want to wish you a very, very special happy birthday. As you celebrate this milestone, we can only.
Okay, and do we have remarks from Raymond Cho? Okay, we don't have any volume. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to move on as soon as we have a little technical difficulty from Raymond Cho. But also to Raymond, we're not seeing his video right now. And also, Raymond would like to express his happy birthday to you, Ms. Lillie. And also the Honorable Marcy Ian would also like to express their happy birthdays to you. So next up.
I just want to say to Miss Lillie, Marcy sent a video and we're gonna play it for you, probably not today. And Marcy's in New York, so she's wishing that she could be here to give you a big hug because she loves you so much. And so, Dr. Vibe, I pull it back to you. Are we going to bring up MPP Jill Andrews?
If you like us, so we will. So yeah. MPP Jill Andrew, let's bring her up to wish happy birthday to Ms. Lillie. So Jill Andrew, we'd love to have you share. So producer,
we have in studio, I think.
Yes, she should be here.
And bear with us, folks. We have a few people backstage that we got to bring to the front of the stage.
Okay, so
we're going to up just now, Dr. Jill.
Thank you.
There we go.
Hello. How are you, Nicole? It's been a while, Dr. Vibe. Miss Lillie, wow, 100 years on this earth. I am so deeply honored to join today in wishing you a happy, happy birthday. Thank you so very much for your contributions, for founding Sickle Cell Association of Ontario, and for making your dream the dream of so many, to fight, to advocate, to stand up for sickle cell warriors. I really appreciate your work. I love you for your work. I met you a few years back at a JCA celebration for your birthday as well. I thank you for your tenacity and for your vision and your trailblazing leadership as a nurse, as a teacher, as someone who worked at the hospital for sick kids, a hospital that saved my life as a child as well too. I thank you so much for who you are and for who you have inspired so many of us to become leaders in our community, people with hearts, people who give back, who care about Black people's health, who care about health equity. I am Jill Andrew, MPP for Toronto St. Paul's. I'm a member of the NDP Black Caucus, and Miss Lillie, because of your work and the leaders at Sickle Cell Association of Ontario, myself and my colleague from the NDP, Franz Gillina, the health critic, we were able to put forth a bill fighting for the universal protocol so that everyone with sickle cell can get the treatment that they need and the respect they need, no matter what hospital they attend in Ontario. We're going to keep fighting. Thank you so very much. I'm giving you a big heart. My heart is full. Bless you, Miss Lillie.
Thank you, Dr. Jill. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your positive, productive schedule. And I know you have to run. So Dr. Jill has to run, but now we're going to bring in the guy who's made this happen today. This event happened today, other than Ms. Lillie.
Yes.
Yes, but we couldn't have done it without him also. Ulysses Guerriere, president of the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario. Good afternoon, sir. You better be a happy man.
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm blessed to be here and celebrate with Miss Lillie. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ulysses Guerriere, and I'm the president of the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario. So welcome to the celebration of the 100th birthday of Miss Lillie. Today, we are proud to be able to celebrate this momentous occasion with our founder of the organization of the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario. On behalf of the board of directors, volunteers, the sickle cell community at large, we want to thank you for the work that you have done for the sickle cell community, your vision, your passion for the cause that drives us to strive to do better and be better. As a leader, trailblazer, and humanitarian, you remain my mentor and continue to inspire a generation to come. Happy birthday, Miss Lillie. We wish to celebrate with you many more years. We love you. May God continue to bless you. Have a
Beautiful,
wonderful, wonderful day. You look sublime. Like, this is gorgeous. Thank you, Miss Lillie. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes, she moved. I saw
I
it.
see a
moved.
movement.
She
Yes.
moved. All right.
Yes.
Wonderful, Ulysses. Thank you so much, and we will see you later on during the event. So thank you for your great opening remarks. And the comments are pouring in like we expected them to. And give a blessing to our producer today. He's got a lot on his plate. He's got to manage the people live and also manage the comments. So big thing. So let's bring up our next friend, Lieben, Executive Director from Taibu Community Center, has a few words to share for and about Miss Lillie. So Lieben, it is your time. Oh, take yourself off mute.
Right.
There you go, my brother.
Good afternoon and great to see you, Miss Lillie. Happy birthday and many more blessings. This is for us, for me personally and for Taibu, a momentous occasion to celebrate your 100th birthday. So many years filled with energy and action. If there is anything that we have learned or I have learned from Miss Lillie is to fight for those who, for those who really need some changes in their lives, fight for those who deserve better. And so we are following your principles and your legacy and your model of advocating on behalf of clients, and we'll continue to do that. Taibu is also honored that because you're also a founding member of this organization, and we are very proud that we have been part of your journey and making Taibu a success, Sickle Cell Association a success, the infant screening a success. There's so many things that you have accomplished. So we are very grateful. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day today and a few more years to come, Miss Lillie. Few more years to come for you. Blessings. And I really thank God for you and for your life. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lieben. Thank you so much. Executive Director of the Taibu Community Health Center. I'm going to pass it over to Nicole.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Vibe and Miss Lillie. I see you're enjoying yourself there. You wave anytime. Anytime you want to say something, Miss Lillie, you just let us know, because this show is all for you. This celebration is all for you. I'm going to bring up a woman that is near and dear to your heart and has been fighting the fight of faith for sickle cell, Miss Dottie Nichols. And she was so instrumental in getting, testing done for sickle cell. And so can we bring Miss Dottie Nichols up to bring her greetings to the wonderful Miss Lillie Johnson. Miss Dottie, we need to bring you back. There you are. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm so happy to be here, Miss Lillie, today. I am so happy to be celebrating with you. My name is Dottie Nicholas. I'm a registered nurse, and I am the president of the Dottie Nicholas Sickle Cell Scholarship Fund Association. I give scholarship to young adults with sickle cell disease. Miss Lillie, today is a great day in your life. I'm so happy to be celebrating with you. I must say, Miss Lillie, you ran the race of life like a champion. You gave it your all, especially for those affected with sickle cell disease. You brought sickle cell to the table when no one knows how to manage this disease in Ontario. The scripture tells us that one's life is 10, but God has given you 5. Isn't that beautiful? Happy 100th birthday. If I must leave you with a word today, I would quote from Martin Luther King Jr. You make a career of humanity. You commit yourself to the noble struggle of human rights. You make a better person of yourself and others, a great nation of your country, and a finer world for sickle cell patients to live in. Miss Lillie, God bless you. You were my mentor. You showed me how to speak at the legislature. And today I want to pronounce a blessing on you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and grant you all his peace. Thank you, Miss Lillie, for all that you have done on behalf of those who are affected with sickle cell disease and cannot be here today. Happy, happy, happy 100th birthday. Lots of love and kisses. I see you soon.
Miss Dottie, thank you so much. You bring such joy and love, and I know Miss Lillie is feeling it. I want to thank some of our previous speakers. Senator Jane Cordy, she was like right the fight with us there. We were in Ottawa. I remember working in the Senate, and Senator Jane was just right there fighting alongside, Miss Lillie and Pastor Dottie and so many people, and Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard has joined the fight. And we thank you, Jill, for your remarks that you brought earlier. We will not be able to play Raymond Chow's video now, but we will definitely make sure Miss Lillie gets the message. And we're waiting to bring up the next speaker. Dr. Vibe, I'm going to throw to you. And Liban, thank you so much from Taibu Health Center. And if you don't know what Taibu Health Center is, if you are a person of color, this is a place where you need to go to learn to get help, and they have stuff specific for sickle cell. So Dr. Vibe, back over to you.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, we were looking to get MP Gary up, but I think he's ready now to join us. Yes, there he is. He should be coming. Oh, saw him. Let's give it another try. Let's see if
MP Gary Ananda Sangari is a big supporter, has been a big supporter at sickle cell, and he's been fighting the fight for many years. And so we're just going to pull him up in a bit. And I see him. There you are. MP Gary's office is coming on stream. And to all of you listening on live, be sure to share with your friends. Tell them we're celebrating Miss Lillie. Tell us where you met Miss Lillie. Tell us why Miss Lillie is so important for you, because we want to take those messages and share it with her on a later date. Gary, are you in there?
Okay.
Not yet.
It hasn't joined yet. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, that's his staffer. No problem. What we're looking for, and then I'm just seeing if Mr. Winston LaRose is available.
And good afternoon to one and all. I'm so delighted to be sharing this special moment with you, Miss Lillie. I'm looking at you. I've always been inspired by your trailblazing leadership, the fortitude that you've brought to our community, the acknowledgement and recognition of the sickle cell issues among people of African descent and others. You have done a remarkable job. I could not be among a greater crowd of individuals, all of those who have shown up today to celebrate with you. It makes me feel this tremendous sense of pride. Just looking at you and seeing that at 100, you don't look as though you've changed remarkably very much. I still have another 16 years to catch up with you. Hope I get there. I had a bad turn not so long ago, about 4 weeks ago, and ended up in the hospital with COVID. But I'm back out, and I'm happy that I'm alive so I can share this special anniversary date with you. You and your family, you've brought such great wealth, not just of knowledge of the sickle cell problem, but you've led the way to the understanding of what sickle cell really means and how it's perceived by the rest of the world and people other than us who always look down on sickle cell, had negative attitudes about it, but you inspired a different kind of thinking. And so I wish I had more time to talk about you, but the others are saying it all. I respect them all and their viewpoints, their associations. I wish you'd continued years. So stay with us for a little while longer. I don't think I'll ever catch up with you, but I'll try to. All the very best to you. Long life, Godspeed. And I'm so happy I've been able to share this particular moment with each and every one. Dr. Vibe, thank you for letting me in. Nicole, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. I'm just happy to have been able to be here with you all. Thank you.
All right. Blessings to you, Mr. Rose. Thank you so much. And look, just keep on pouring. The comments are flying in. And the smile you see on Nicole's face is in my, and not only my face, but in my heart. So Ms. Lillie, I hope you're feeling the love. And I think we have Gary ready now. So Nicole, if you'd like to introduce Gary, let's make it happen.
Bring up MP Gary Ananda Sangari. He is a champion of so many in our community and of Miss Lillie. And MP Gary, please, we yield the mic to you.
Thank you very much, Nicole. So good to see you, Dr. Vibe. Great to see you. And Miss Lillie Johnson, congratulations. Happy birthday. I wish we were able to do this in person. I know we had many celebrations before, and I know we will have it again. But I do want to say this is a very special day. There's very few people that can say that they're celebrating their 100th birthday. And you're one of those very special people. And it's not just because that you've been such a fighter for so long, but it's because you've opened so many doors for all of us. You've opened so many doors for many members of our community to be able to achieve their truest potential, particularly in ensuring that there's awareness about sickle cell and sickle cell research. And you've just been a groundbreaker in that front. And you've inspired multiple generations of people to follow you. And you've set such a high bar in terms of the work you've done. I have something very small. I wish I can give it to you in person, but I'll drop it off. This is a certificate from myself, but I know there's also something coming from Justin Trudeau. I know it was. I think it's in the mail. You may have already received it, but it should be there soon. And I hope to come and have a look. So many happy returns of the day. Just enjoy the day with everyone, all your loved ones, all your friends, all your family, everyone who looks up to you. Thank you for all that you've done. And you're going to continue to inspire us. And I hope to see you in our barbecue this year. Okay, I know we always have the barbecue right in front of where you live. So hopefully we'll have that back again this year, and hopefully you can come out and spend some time with us. Look forward to seeing you. Talk to everyone soon. Thank you, Dr. Vibe. Thank you, Nicole. Keep up the great work.
Thanks,
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much for your wonderful words. Fantastic. And we're going to end off.
We got a close-up. Did you see we got a close-up of Miss Lillie? I'm loving it.
And we have another speaker, Bowden McCauley. He is a former president of Camp Jamoke. So, Mr. McCauley, welcome to the stage.
Thank you. My dear Lillie, good afternoon. Happy birthday and many happy returns. I wish you God blessings. Wish you many more years in good health. As they describe you, you're a trailblazer. I look back at all what you have done for us as a community. All we can say is thanks be to God for you in our lives. There's no advance that's been made locally, provincially, or nationally advocating for sickle cell that should not been there. Not only were you there, you are a leader. I'm very fortunate because about 40 years ago was the first time I met you. I attended the conference by the association, and then you showed me a course. Ever since then, you've shown me how to advocate, and for that I am really grateful. And Camp Jamoke, without you helping us when we first of all started, we can be who we are today. On behalf of the kids of Camp Jamoke and their family, we say a big thanks to you, Lillie. I wish you a long life in good health, and we celebrate you today. We honor you today, and we love you. God bless. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. And our next speaker, I think, is actually with Ms. Lillie today. I think it is, yes, Dr. Chris Morgan. If you can, if a way of taking yourself off mute and share with us.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. I have the really a privilege, an honor, and a joy to be here this afternoon to celebrate Miss Lillie Johnson and 100 years. Thank you to all the organizers and the Sickle Cell Association and Dr. Vibe and Nicole and everyone, and for Jane and the staff here at Roos Valley, who've really made this place warm and friendly and inviting and beautifully decorated to celebrate this day. For me, Miss Lillie is someone that I first met about 22, 23 years ago in the early days of the founding of the Black Health Alliance. And the Black Health Alliance was essentially an organization that the goal was to try to address the issues of health and inequities within the Black community. And looking around the landscape, I was aware of the Sickle Cell Association and of course of Lillie Johnson. And I reached out to her and, she was one of the first people to really come on board, to join forces, to lend her wisdom for her experience in terms of galvanizing the community, creating awareness and education in the community, and so forth. And she has, over those years, the last 2 decades that I've known her more, she has been, as everyone said, just a consummate advocate, tireless, energetic, passionate. Education has always been her focus and so forth. And it was actually a couple of years after I got to know her from a community sense that I found out there was more of a family relation as well, because her brother, my uncle, the late Winston Johnson, actually is my godfather, and so that just added to the connection that we've had over the years. But she has just a special woman, and to reach where she is today at 100 years, the things that she has seen, the lives that she has impacted, the systems that she has helped to create, to improve better health outcomes for the community is significant. When you think of sometimes, even when I speak to some young people and so forth, they say, "Oh, well, I'm just one person. What can I do? What impact can I have?" I can firsthand reference, Miss Lillie, and how what she felt was important, what she felt needed to be said, and that tireless, constant effort has made significant changes. I mean, that's why she was received the Order of Ontario, the highest award distinction that the Ontario government can offer a citizen, because of her efforts and contribution. And it's funny because literally just yesterday, I was speaking to one of my patients, and the lady, I was telling her about Lillie turning 100 today, and she told me that she was there with the birth of her first child, who had sickle cell, that Lillie Johnson was the first person in the hospital who spoke with her, who answered her questions, who created some support when she didn't know, well, what does this mean? What's this going to mean for my child? What's this going to mean for me as a parent? How's it going to impact their health and so forth? And she told me that Lillie was patient with her. She gave her the support. She felt confident and just invaluable. So on a very real, direct, one-on-one basis, she's impacted lives. She's literally had a wonderful impact on people and communities. And in terms of inspiration for all of us, in terms of, always striving to do more and to think of others and to make a contribution wherever we can and however we can. She's a living legend, literally. We have within our midst a living legend and an example, a shining example of what we can do if we put our heart into it and work tirelessly. So I am truly blessed and happy to be here today to commemorate and to celebrate this with her and all of everyone else that's joining us this afternoon. So happy birthday, Miss Lillie, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chris. Nicole, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Morgan and Miss Lillie. I see you smiling there, and I know we have some of your family there that we're going to bring up in a bit. I just wanted to read a couple comments from the chat. Verna Robinson says, "Happy birthday, Auntie Lillie. May you live to see many more. Love you." And there's a beautiful one from Shernette Edwards. And she says, "Happy birthday, Auntie Lillie. I still have the dress you gave me. Thank you so much for the contribution to this entire healthcare system." And Miss Lillie, there are at least 50 or more messages in the chat that we are going to put together for you, and Jane and the team at Rouge Valley will read for you. Chris, did Miss Lillie just ask a question? I just saw something there. Chris or Jane, did she say something?
She was just nodding, and she can hear you, and she was just looking forward to those comments, I'm sure.
Okay, awesome. So, Dr. Vibe, I'm going to throw to you. I believe you have a video you want to.
Yes, we have a little video about the wonderful journey of Ms. Lillie Johnson. So if our producer can cue it and get it rolling, we'd all be appreciative.
Lillie Johnson, born March 16, 1922 in the land of wood and water, beautiful Jamaica, in the parish of Westmoreland. Lillie was the third child of 9 children and the eldest daughter. She had an early passion for education and became an elementary school teacher in the parish of St. Mary's, Portland, and Westmoreland. Her mother, Anatole Johnson, was also a teacher, as was her father, George Josephus Johnson, who was also a justice of the peace. Lillie changed her career and pursued a nursing program, graduating in 1954 in Edinburgh, Scotland. Lillie also attended the Oxford University Hospital, completing their midwifery program in London, England in the mid-1950s. In those early years in England, Lillie was helping new moms, new babies, and new families navigate those critical and formative years. After 2 years, Lillie returned to Jamaica and worked at the University of West Indies. In 1958, she traveled to the United States to pursue her nursing education and training at Beth Israel Hospital in New Jersey. Lillie arrived in Canada in 1960 and worked with the Victoria Order of Nurses at St. Joseph's Hospital and the Hospital for Sick Kids until 1963. Lillie then found herself back in the school system as a school nurse at Royal Orchard Public School, north of Toronto, in Thornhill. Lillie then enrolled in the University of Toronto School of Nursing and was part of the graduating class in 1969. Lillie worked at the Ontario Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care in the divisions of health promotion, maternal and child health, and family planning. Throughout her education and training, Lillie was often one of a few black faces in the group. She was a true trailblazer. And in the mid-1970s, Lillie Johnson became Canada's first black director of public health for the Leeds, Granville, and Lanark District Health Unit. Through her professional and educational training, Lillie became aware and engaged with families with sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease is a group of life-threatening inherited disorders in which there aren't enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen throughout the body. Symptoms of sickle cell disease include severe abdominal and bone pain, joint swelling pain, splenic sequestration, aplastic anemia, vaso-occlusive crisis, organ damage, and infection. Millions of people around the world have sickle cell disease. Many are from African descent, but it also impacts people of Middle Eastern and Southern European descent. Although sickle cell disease is not curable at the moment, it can be managed by patients, their families, and healthcare professionals with proper education and training. This was a goal of the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario. So in the early 1980s, with some colleagues and close friends like Norma Clark and Catherine Searles, Lillie Johnson founded the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario. She was the first president of the organization. Over the next 40 years, the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario has provided counseling support, home and hospital visits, assistance with employment and immigration issues, and an annual education conference. The Sickle Cell Association of Ontario has advocated on behalf of individuals and families with sickle cell disease with public school boards, government agencies and health institutions, and coroner's inquiries with the goal of improving the awareness, education, treatment, and quality of life of individuals and families with sickle cell disease. The annual Sickle Cell Association of Ontario education conferences have served to educate hundreds of health professionals and community members. In 2004 and 2005, the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario was instrumental in advocating for the inclusion of sickle cell disease as part of Ontario's universal newborn screening. Continuing their efforts, the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario led to the incorporation of sickle cell disease into the nursing curriculum at Humber College in 2013. With all these years of hard work, Lillie Johnson spent some time cutting the rug and enjoying the celebrating moments with family and colleagues and friends. Lillie Johnson has been a recipient of many awards. In 2010, she was a recipient of the Government of Ontario's highest award, the Order of Ontario. Among the 13 million Ontarians, 297 nominees to the Order of Ontario, 30 were selected, and one of them was Lillie Johnson. Lillie Johnson and some of the notable statements from fellow Ontario Awards Order of Ontario recipients. There are no obstacles, only a future with infinite horizons. A well-lived life extends beyond personal fulfillment. It enriches the lives of others and builds better societies. Systems should be accountable to people. Attending these events always leaves me feeling two things: uplifted and inadequate. Excellence. To care more than others would consider wise, to risk more than others would consider safe, to dream more than others would consider possible. And Miss Lillie's statement, "I did it for love." Lillie Johnson is truly a role model that we can all emulate and support and live to achieve what she has. Lillie Johnson, Sickle Cell Association of Ontario founder, trailblazer, community advocate, friend.
Wonderful. What a great tribute. Nicole, what do you think?
Listen, Miss Lillie, you are making sure that I do more. You are such an inspiration to us all. And they say it's important not to motivate people, it's to inspire. And you totally do that. We are going to move the program along because we want to make sure that Miss Lillie gets her rest today. And we have her family in. And I know they're at the center there with you, Dr. Morgan. If we could bring Dennis up and Dennis, I believe you came in from New York just for this, Dennis Johnson. And then after Dennis, we're going to have Yvonne. And then after Yvonne, we're going to have Marjorie. So Dennis, we are going to give you the floor to say a few words to your beautiful auntie. And then Yvonne. So Dennis, go ahead.
You got to take him off mute.
Yes. Just press the, thank you, Dr. Morgan.
Okay, thank you, everyone. The first comment Aunt Lillie made was that she is the lily of the valley.
I love it. I love it.
I appreciate that. But let us pray first. Heavenly Father, thank you for creating this earth and creating a wonderful human being like my Aunt Lillie. You have seen fit to let her live this long. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you. It is with great anticipation and joy and happiness that we have all gathered to celebrate the 100th birthday of my aunt. I bring greetings from her over 26 nieces and nephews, grand nieces and nephews, and great grand nieces and nephews to her. And they all scattered over North America, California, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Florida, Jamaica, and of course, England. You have been an inspiration to us as well as to your friends and associates. Your firm belief in education and services to others is your hallmark, and it will always be a part of the family's tradition. We have big shoes to keep this tradition, and of course, we're never going to catch your age. So if you stay alive to 110, most of us will not be here. Okay. On behalf of the family, I'd also like to thank everyone who has worked with Aunt Lillie, both past and present. Thank you, Ulysses Guerre, the Sickle Cell Association, and Taibu. We know her role and which has been mentioned before, so I will not go through that again. We also appreciate the excellent care that the nursing staff has provided at this institution, Extended Care, which has played a major role in her reaching the century mark. The family also gives their sincerest gratitude to Elaine Thompson, Beverly Johnson, and Marie Boyd for their tireless support, friendship, and care for Aunt Lillie, especially since she came here to Extended Care over the past years. On the behalf of the family, happy birthday, and I will say Centurion Lillie, Lily of the Valley. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I see your beautiful wife next to you. Dennis, is that Marjorie next to you?
Yes, that's my wife, Marjorie.
Marjorie, did you want to say anything before we brought up Yvonne?
I just want to say it's a pleasure and an honor to be here to celebrate with Aunt Sissy her 100th birthday. And Sissy, you are amazing, and you're very loved. Happy birthday. Thank you.
All right.
All right. And I know Yvonne is there with you. And Dennis, you came all the way from Florida. So that is so amazing. And if we could bring up Yvonne to say just a couple words, and we're going to get ready to start cutting the cake soon. And then we're going to bring up Jay. Before we cut the cake, we're going to bring up Jane and Joss. So if Yvonne can, is Yvonne there with you, Dennis?
Yvonne,
no?
She should be backstage.
There's my cousin Marjorie.
I'm here.
Oh, there's Yvonne.
There's Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne.
Okay. I'm here. I wouldn't miss this for the world. I would not miss this. Good afternoon, everyone.
Oh, little technical difficulties, Yvonne.
The Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi. So we're going to come back to Yvonne when she's up and ready. Can we bring, I know Jane and Josh at Extended Care are there. Can they switch seats with you, Dennis and Marjorie? Because these two individuals have been providing such care to Miss Lillie. I remember last year at her birthday party. Listen, we so appreciate you, Josh and Jane, and many people don't know who you are, but those of us in the loop, we kind of know how much you love Miss Lillie. So go ahead and give your greetings before we do the cake.
Hi, everyone. Greetings. We just want to thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to celebrate Lillie's 100th year birthday here at Extended Care Rouge Valley. My name is Josh. I'm the program supervisor here at the home. And beside me here is lovely Jane. She's our activity aide here. So we just want to thank you so much for the opportunity. So Lillie, thank you for being such a constant, charismatic person, loving person. And thank you for inspiring all of us to come into work and show a good attitude. And we really appreciate you for that. So thank you for constantly teaching everyone.
Jane, do you have any words?
Happy birthday, Lillie. You were an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
All right.
You've done so much for me.
Oh.
Jane, what did Miss Lillie say? I heard the thank you and then she said something else.
You have done so much for me, is what she said.
Oh my gosh. All right.
And so if we can ask you to bring the cake, because we want to do the cake and the happy birthday song. And, Dr. Vibe, one of my great memories of Miss Lillie, we brought, there were senators and there were MPs. We brought them to Taibu. And Miss Lillie, after the celebration, Miss Lillie made sure that she gave us a teaching moment. At that time, she made sure that it was all about her. And just like today, she was teaching us and she was telling us how to advocate for sickle cell. It's one of the most special moments I know. And I know that many young people that want to give their love and their shout out to Miss Lillie. Look at that cake. Oh my goodness. Whoever made that cake, I'm going to use my favorite word, Dr. Vibe. That is super.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
This cake is.
Say it again. Say it again.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's how great this cake is. Okay, who has the birthday song? We need the birthday song because I can't sing for love nor money.
All right. Do we have the birthday song ready to go? Producer. We'll give a few moments because he is doing so much stuff today. So tell us when you're, give us the cue when you're ready to go with the birthday song. We'll do the birthday cake.
Donna Jones Simmons is saying, Miss Lillie, another 100 accomplished Black Canadian woman. We honor you. Sarah Yango, all the way from Ottawa. Look, when you get the music, you just say it. I'm just reading some of the greetings. Sarah Yango from Ottawa. Miss Lillie, thank you. Your life-saving efforts and sacrifices and advocacy. I know my friends Ronald and Felix are so grateful for you because of the work that you've done. It has helped them with their 2 children out of their 3 that have sickle cell. So they're grateful for your advocacy. Neil Armstrong, happy birthday, Lillie. Ron Fanfare, happy birthday, Lillie Johnson.
Wow, wonderful people.
Shelly Ann Crosby, happy birthday, Miss Lillie. Thank you for everything you've done to improve the lives of so many warriors. God's richest blessings, and today, much love.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to just go right into the cutting of cake. Unfortunately, for some reason, we're not able to play the music. And I only sing in the shower by myself, in the car by myself. So we're going to let the honors, the staff at Rouge Valley do the cutting of the cake. Oh, Nicole, you want to sing happy birthday to Ms. Lillie?
You see, I went on mute because you know that I singing is not my forte, but I'm gonna try anyways.
Let's do it together.
Ready?
All right?
Let's go. Happy birthday
to
you.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lillie. Happy birthday
to you.
And I'm gonna play that Stevie Wonder song. In your celebration, we're all in our mind. Yes, yes. That there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you. And I'm sure you would agree. What could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You know, we can have a birthday for you, Miss Lillie, without calling Stevie Wonder and getting him to at least sing a song.
There you go. And you look at, I just looked at one of the comments all the way from Nairobi, Kenya.
Wow.
Sickle Cell Uhuru Trust. Happy blessed birthday, Ms. Lillie from Nairobi, Kenya. Wow. That's huge.
So, Dr. Vibe.
Yes.
Dr. Chris Morgan. Jane, is Miss really, is she ready to speak now? Because I know she wanted to say something. Birdie told us she wanted to speak today.
Okay, we're finding out. Oh, she nodded her head. Okay. What are we gonna do? So it looks like Yvonne is trying to come back.
We'll bring her back after Miss Lillie.
Yeah. We'll just wait, see if we can get some stuff set up to have some precious and valuable words from Ms. Lillie.
And Chris, if you want to move the cake, you're fine to move the cake. Go ahead.
They're saying, hold on a second.
Okay.
As everyone is setting up, I'll give the first time I met Ms. Lillie, and this is going back. She had an apartment in Scarborough.
Wow.
Apartment in Scarborough. I think it was, I'm gonna, if I try to remember, maybe around the Warden and Finch area, and I had a chance to meet her, and wow, such passion, such love. and a pharmacy in Finch. There you go. Pharmacy. I was close. Pharmacy in Finch. And the love, the passion, and the never give up. And another key thing, it was always bigger than her. Always bigger than her. And I knew from the first meeting, I never wanted to cross her.
That's so funny. Yeah.
But all those things, and it is such a, and set such a great legacy and such passion.
I see Sarah Yango saying that we need to make sure Miss Lillie gets the Order of Canada. So whoever can make it happen, let's make it happen this year. We need Miss Lillie to get the Order of Canada. Chris, if you guys need another minute, we can bring up, I think we had someone backstage, Dr. Vibe.
Were we Yvonne?
Yvonne is back.
Okay.
Yvonne, you can bring your remarks now.
Yes, I'm back. Yvonne is here.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
No.
Was a yes and a no. Jane, tell me when you're ready. Just give me the signal when you're ready.
Such a surprise.
Oh.
And words fail me to say thank you so much. The thing about it is that throughout my lifetime, I have always been happy to give. What is to come, they can decide if what they got was worth their thank you. And after a time, they used to run around trying to get different gifts. And after a little while, I told them, why put yourself to so much trouble? I do it because you need the information. And I have it. So I'm happy to be able to give you, and not only you, the people in the environment. It is really a happy moment for me because some of these people, the majority, they had never gone to a meeting, and more so if they had a sickle cell person living with them. The sickle cell community, more than half of them didn't know, shall I go to this meeting and shall I not? So you had a big dream, and I had to find the appropriate persons to accept and realize what this is and will be for the future of Canada and any other place. Thank you so much for being here. Jane is a very quiet person, but you know when Jane says something, that really Jane. And I didn't see any of this. I only know that something was going on. And Jane, I just want to tell you don't change.
Oh, thank you.
The way you go about doing things like these. Even if you did not get a thank you from them, if you get a thank you from yourself,
Yes.
then you know you are the right road.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
On behalf of myself, and whether you know it or not, my family. And the family means me as a child, grandparents, great grand. And what I really think is so important is that we are talking to each other and each other knows what to do if you are called. And that to me, as I have gone around the world, is very, very important. It really means a lot to me. So I am blessed. But remember, I cannot do it without good friends, the rest of my family. And tonight is the great night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lillie.
Dr. Vibe, I'm in tears, so I don't even know if I can speak well. Miss Lillie, you know, as Ulysses says, you are one of the most selfless people that we know in the world. Truly and truly you are. You are a precious jewel. You are a gift to the world that must be continue to be treasured. And we love and we honor you. And I see we have Yvonne back online, one of your family members who can give a message. Now go ahead, Yvonne. Take yourself off mute. There we go. Hopefully it works. It's not working. It was working before and now it's not working. Yvonne, we're going to somehow get this message from you today.
We're gonna find a way. So you know what? Well, we're gonna go next. We're gonna go to the Lillie Johnson Excellence in Nursing Award, and
I believe Alvin is backstage.
Alvin should be backstage. Hey, Alvin, how you doing?
Good afternoon, Dr. Vibe. Good afternoon, Nicole. Thank you both for doing such an excellent job so far. And we from the association really do appreciate it. Good afternoon, Miss Lillie Johnson. Happy 100th birthday. And if I looked half as good as you when I get to 50, I will consider it a win in every single category. And if I'm able to speak as eloquently and have my faculties intact, see, I'm already losing it, and I'm not even close. I met Lillie at the wonderful age of 14, and immediately she said to me, "You have to be the president of the Sickle Cell Youth Group." And I said to her, I don't even know what to do. She goes, "Just do what you're doing now. Just keep talking." We kind of fell out of touch when I grew up a little bit later on, and she always sent messages for me, whether it be through Marie or other people. Lillie, I will never forget you. I am beyond grateful for everything that you've given to the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario, to the sickle cell community here in Toronto, Ontario, and Canada, and around the world. I hope you know that your name is worldwide and synonymous with sickle cell advocacy. In that vein and in that honor, the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario, the organization that you started, going forward, will from now on have what we will call the Lillie Johnson Excellence in Nursing Award. This award will be given to a nurse who is having, no one will ever have the impact that you have on sickle cell, but nurses who are striving to have that impact on sickle cell. It is a patient nominated award, so only patients can nominate a nurse regardless of where they are in Canada. And this nurse will win $1,000 to start. We hope that with a few future partners, we can take that prize up, but also a pin that will be custom made with the SCAO logo and some elements of your personality in it. Luke, I don't know how to share my screen. Oh no, I see it.
Yeah, you should be able to click on share at the bottom and then click on the screen that pops up.
Yes, yes. And it would be this. Can everybody see this screen?
It's a yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay, so Miss Lillie, I hope the others can explain it to you. It is a picture from you in your heyday as a nurse, and this is what the award will be about. As you can see here, we speak a little bit about Lillie coming to Jamaica, coming to Canada in 1960 from Jamaica. We talk about the awards with Dr. Morgan has already explained, and at the same time, we're looking for nurses who represent everything that you have been able to share during this time. The link to nominate this nurse, and again, this is open to patients across Canada and nurses across Canada, and it will be open every single year from March 16th. I wonder why we chose that date, until August 16th, and this award will be presented. The winner, will be announced during September, which we all know is Sickle Cell Awareness Month. So again, the Nursing Award is open from March 16th to August 16th every year going forward. And again, it is called the Lillie Johnson Excellence in Nursing Award. And we couldn't be happier to name it. And for those that are wondering, there's also the Lillie Johnson Scholarship Fund, which we also award to any young nurse looking to get into, any young person looking to get into nursing. And you can find all of that information on the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario's donation page. And you will find that on Facebook in the link. And we're just so proud and happy and couldn't be more honored to be sharing today with you. And so we decided that there's no way that we will ever let your name be forgotten with these two items. Again, the Lillie Johnson Excellence in Nursing Award and also the Lillie Johnson Scholarship Fund. More info to come. Thank you all.
Thank you, Alvin. Thank you. Fantastic.
Sarah Oyango is asking, where do we make donations? And she's suggesting that we should all make a special donation today in particular in honor of Miss Lillie. I think that's beautiful. Yvonne, we have you back. Let's go. Go for the gold. Oh, no? Yes? Where did the video go?
Yeah, we had.
I keep hoping.
Okay. Yeah, she was there all ready to go and it just poofed. All right. So what we're going to do, if we don't have her back, is we got some more videos of people who want to say happy birthday to Ms. Lillie. So our producer.
So thrilled to be able to send this quick video message of celebration and thanksgiving to Miss Lillie Johnson. Miss Lillie, happy 100th birthday. I love you so much. You are just an amazing, incredible, beautiful human being. You have touched so many people's lives. You have won so many awards and have accolades from here till kingdom come of people that just love you and appreciate you and celebrate you. I want to personally thank you as somebody that is living with sickle cell disease, because you were the first person that my parents went to when they didn't know what to do with a little 6-year-old girl who came from Jamaica to this country, didn't know where to go when she screamed for pain. And when they came to you in the SCAO, they found support, they found resources, and they found a home. You, my friend, have been the leader. You have steered the ship. You have been in control of so many things that the government has done to change the outcomes for children and adults living with this illness. From your days as a nurse to a community activist, to someone seeking justice and equity and inclusion for people with disabilities. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you do. You know, sometimes in a generation we meet people who come into our lives and we'll never perhaps meet anyone else like them. But God has put them here for a reason and a purpose. And Miss Lillie Johnson, you are that person. You have been put here to do so much work and such good work. And so today I affirm you, I elevate you, I lift you up, because you have been a blessing to so many people's lives. And so I ask that God continues to bless you, to guide and protect you, that he may surround you with his angels and his love, and may you continue to have strength and health and wellness. And we hope that we'll be able to celebrate many, many more years with you. But tonight, my friend, happy 100th birthday.
My name is Judy, and I'm the president of Camp Jamoke, and I just want to talk a little bit about how Miss Lillie Johnson has affected my life. So before I even met Miss Lillie, I came in contact with her work in a couple of ways, the most important of which is in 2006, when I was 6 months pregnant. I was asked to participate in a focus group for newborn screening, which was to be launched in the coming year. So I did participate, learned a lot about, newborn screening, what was being proposed. And in 2007, when my son was born, he was one of the first of many new children to be getting tested. That was April of 2007. And in August of 2007, I did receive a phone call confirming that thanks to the newborn screening, they had discovered that unfortunately, he was positive for sickle cell disease. So there our journey began. Fast forward, here we are in 2022, and I am the president of Camp Jamoke. And you, Miss Lillie, and the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario were instrumental in forming Camp Jamoke and allowing Camp Jamoke to come into being. Your support for the idea of a group of people who wanted to do something for children living with sickle cell disease has made it possible for Camp Jamoke to be here. We're now in our 28th year. We have sent over 700 children to camp, including my son, and they've had amazing, life-changing experiences. So for all of that, I want to say thank you, Miss Lillie. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your foresight. Thank you for being a trailblazer. Sickle cell disease in Ontario and even Canada, for that matter, would look a lot different than it does today were it not for the work that you've done. So I hope to follow in your footsteps and continue to do work that is important and meaningful to the lives of people living with sickle cell disease. Happy birthday, Miss Lillie, on behalf of Camp Jamoke and the board of directors. And
Okay, should have some more videos coming. And that was Judy, current president of Camp Jamoke. I think we have some more videos coming. Here we go.
Hi Lillie, this is Abdi, wishing you a happy birthday. I wish I was there to celebrate your special day. Thank you for being a great friend, a great boss, and a great mentor all over the years that I have worked with you. Thank you for everything that you did for the community and all the great things that you have realized over the years. I hope you have a fantastic day and a happy and healthy life ahead. Goodbye.
My name is Ernesta Kelly. Dear Lillie, since I met you after you arrived in Toronto all those many years ago, knowing you is one of the greatest pleasures in my life. I have always admired your loving, sympathetic, and passionate attitude towards mankind. I have fond memories of the friendly debates between you and my brothers about local, national, and world events. But of course, the best discussions were the island debates, and especially the ones questioning the superior attributes of Barbados versus Jamaica. Lots of love, lots and love of laughter, and good times were had by all. I want to wish you all the very best with God's continued blessings for health, happiness, and joy. Looking forward to seeing you again in person soon. Love, Ernie.
My name is Lorraine Kelly. I've known Lillie as a family friend for over 50 years and as a close personal friend for at least the last 20 years. Lillie is a person with so much love, knowledge, joy, and humor that she finds it hard to keep all of that to herself. So she just endlessly gives and has given of herself to others, to as many as may cross her path. I have been blessed because Lillie has shared with me her wisdom and her amazingly honest take on life and events as they unfolded over the years. She has been so generous and thoughtful and caring. The real pain of COVID has meant that Lillie has been unable to spend those important birthday and holiday celebrations with our family, which we did until just a few years ago. Dear Lillie, I'm asking God's continued blessings on you as you celebrate this major milestone and on into the future. Lorraine.
Hello everyone, my name is Biba Tinga and I'm the president of the Sickle Cell Disease Association of Canada. On behalf of the entire community and the board of directors of ACJC, I would like to wish Miss Lillie Johnson a happy birthday. 100 years, wow. Miss Lillie, before you turn 100 years, you were already a legend to us. You are a trailblazer for the sickle cell community. You started the first patient support group in Ontario. You are the driving force behind adding sickle cell disease to newborn screening in Ontario, which allowed the remaining provinces to follow. You've advocated your whole life and fiercely fought for people living with sickle cell disease to have access to better care and to help remove the stigma. We owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your love, support, and sacrifice. So today, we celebrate you, your leadership, your dedication to the cause, and just know that your time and investment has not been in vain, because you've positively impacted the life of all Canadians living with sickle cell disease, and you've made their life easier. We will continue your effort. Thank you. Enjoy your day and every single day. Happy, happy birthday, Miss Lillie, and we love you.
Go ahead, Doctor.
No problem. And
hello, my name is Yola Grant. I'm a lawyer in Toronto, a former board director with the Sickle Cell Association, and subsequently I've worked as a volunteer on inquests and other legal matters. Lillie, I want to congratulate you on this very special milestone as a centenarian. And I join others in saluting you. And I want to recognize you today for your significant contribution to life in Canada, particularly for people of Caribbean descent. Apart from the Sickle Cell Association, Many people know you for your work as a public health nurse and in community in general. And I want to mark your contribution today to a Supreme Court decision in the case of Mavis Baker, who sought to introduce evidence to the court in an immigration case to indicate that there was compassionate grounds to have her remain in Canada because she would fare quite badly should she be deported to Jamaica. Mavis had 4 kids in Jamaica before she came to Canada in 1982 and overstayed a visitor's visa. Like many others, she worked as a domestic worker for 11 years and in that period had twins and 2 other children. And after the birth of her last child, she's experienced a psychotic break and resorted to welfare to support herself. This was viewed in the eyes of the immigration officer as a failure of the system that she had remained here so long and, of course, was self-supporting for 11 years and sought to deny her the opportunity to simply remain in Canada to apply for humanitarian and compassionate grounds to obtain residency. Lillie, your work involved swearing an affidavit in the quiet, almost in the dark, behind the scenes, to form part of the record that went all the way to the Supreme Court to indicate that, 1, she was dealt with unfairly. The officer's notes, putting in capital letters certain facts, indicated his displeasure and his biased view in viewing her application and disregarding the rights of her Canadian-born children, but also disregarding fundamentally her rights to live with dignity somewhere in this planet. She ultimately was successful, and I want to congratulate you, Lillie, because that case is now the high watermark for judicial bias as well as procedural fairness in all of Canada, particularly in the area of immigration and administrative law. Congratulations, Lillie. Your work is noted. We salute you. Take care. Enjoy.
Okay.
Miss Yvonne, go ahead.
Happy birthday, Aunt Sissy. And this comes from Mervyn, Susan, Micah, Peter, Marsha, Nicole, Jason, and Zachary. We are so grateful that God has blessed you and kept you over these years to reach 100 years. Aunt Lillie, today
Okay, well, we got more this time. Oh.
On your trailblazing.
Okay, well, at least we got more of her this time than before. So we got some. Maybe she may be back a little bit later. Okay, so I think, producer, do we have any more?
So now we're going to bring up...
Congratulations, Miss Lillie Johnson.
So, Luke, go ahead. If we can bring up Mitzi Hunter live now, please. We have MPP Mitzi Hunter, Barbara Gilwood, who's available now to give her live comments. She is backstage.
Thank you. Yes, I am.
Hold on a second, Mitzi. I can't see you yet. And if we could put Miss Lillie's video on, because I think we're getting feedback. 1 second, Mitzi. I'm looking for you. I hear your beautiful voice, but I'm not seeing you yet.
Okay.
Can you see us?
We can. Yes, we can.
Dr. Vibe, are you seeing Mitzi?
No.
Hold on a second, Mitzi, because I want to make sure that people see you, and then we can try again.
Yeah, we're staying right where we are.
And while we wait for Mitzi to come up on screen, we're getting lots of great comments. People loved your speech, Miss Lillie. It was very inspirational. Yes. Miss Dottie says, my eyes are filled with tears of love and joy. I was crying. Dr. Joan Simmons from 100 ABC says, a heartfelt speech, a true testament to Miss Lillie's character and selfless human being. And Luke, if you can just give us a notation in the back, if we can, what we have to do to get Mitzi on the screen. Oh, there, Mitzi, you're there. We're seeing you.
You can see
you know
us?
what? You know what we're seeing, Mitzi? You know what I was looking for? I was looking for you on the other side. I didn't realize you were next to Miss Lillie. Darn it! There you are.
I am in the presence of royalty. So yes. So if I could, first of all, thank Dr. Vibe for making this possible, and I know that this hopefully will be shared with generations to come. And I do believe that I am in the presence of royalty, of Jamaican royalty and Canadian royalty. And Miss Lillie Johnson, I don't know if you remember the first time that we met and we were introduced formally, but I remember, I will never forget. It was during International Women's Month, and I was at the JCA luncheon, and you were there in all of your gorgeousness. And the president, Audrey Campbell, introduced me to you because I was your MPP in Scarborough. And we met, and you embraced me so wonderfully and so fully. And, you know, I remember that moment so clearly. And your advice to me was something that I will cherish, because you understand what it means to serve the community, because you have been doing that for all your life. And you have made a difference to the people of Ontario. Lives have been touched. Lives are being saved because of your work. You were the first to champion the screening of newborn babies in the province of Ontario for sickle cell. And that is something that we as a province continue to do today. And because of your legacy, because of your raising of the standard, people are able to live with this disease and have children and families of their own. Ms. Lillie Johnson, you know, I just really wanted to be here with you today because it is the occasion of your 100th birthday. God has allowed you to see this day. And, you know, I want to celebrate you. I want to honor you and just, you know, let you know how special you are today. I brought you these gorgeous flowers. What do you guys think?
Lovely.
Beautiful. I think she likes the flowers. They smell nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Excellent. And
very beautiful.
And this is the color of a strong woman. This beautiful fuchsia pink, and the yellow for the radiance.
Yeah.
And the joy that you bring.
It's really, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes. These are for
right.
All right. I'm gonna just leave them here.
Yeah.
As part of your decorations, and you know, I just want everybody to know that Ms. Lillie is wearing a crown. You know, it's a beautiful sparkly crown. It says happy birthday. She's dressed in gold and black and radiant with a wonderful gold sash that says happy birthday. And today we are indeed celebrating royalty, the Queen, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not? And so I just, you know, I want you to know how alive and she is an inspiration. You are an inspiration to me, Miss Lillie, in the work that I do in the community. Look how long you have been persevering, and you're still motivating so many people today. Listen to all of the right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. We're taking a photo in the room, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Those flowers were beautiful. And Dr. Vibe, so I think it's time that we start winding down because Miss Lillie needs to get her rest now. It's her 100th birthday and we can't overtax her now.
Absolutely, fully. So I want to say thank you to everybody. Special shout out to Marquee Letters Toronto for the decorations, balloons, and for the cake. Also, if the producer can put up, and he should have in the chat, the website address for Sickle Cell and their email address, that would be appreciated. I always say I let Nicole, whenever Nicole and I are on a platform together, I give her the last word. So I'm just going to make it short and sweet. Ms. Lillie, to me, is the true form of success. She defines success. What I mean by that is there's 3 S's in success. And this is Ms. Lillie to the core: service, sacrifice, and selflessness. So Ms. Lillie, I'd like to say thank you so much for everything you have done, are doing, and continuing to do, because you've always taught me to be bigger than yourself. God bless you. Keep the faith, and remember to give yourself grace. Nicole?
And as we wind down, we just want to say thank you. Jane, I think you just put the cake in front of her face, so we can't see her anymore. We just want to say thank you to everyone who took the time to share, to send your greetings, to send your video. I see a huge knife for that cake. They're going to have some cake. You better send some cake.
One other quick thing, a big shout out to Luke at BIA Media.
Yes.
He had a heavy uplift today. So BIA Media, if you ever need some media production done, BIA Media on the internet. Just want to make sure they get that in.
Thank you so much. Yes, Luke, we really thank you. Handel Johnson says, happy birthday, Aunt Sissy. And we know so many family members.
Dr. Addison, Dr. Jason Powell, Shernette Martin, so many people. But keep the conversation going on the Facebook page.
Yes. And so for everyone, we want to say Miss Lillie a happy 100th birthday. Let's take an example from her. I will use the victory acronym as I leave today. She has a vision, and she had a vision for sickle cell and how to deal with it. And Miss Lillie was intentional, and she cultivated that vision, and she transformed lives. And now we are giving her an ovation. And I hope that you guys will pick up the mantle so Miss Lillie can just rest and sit back and watch as she gave us a command today to go ahead. And as we yield to the process like Miss Lillie, she yielded, she humbled herself. And today we have victory. We have victory in the sickle cell world. We have victory in our lives for knowing you. We are blessed. We are honored. We are humbled. Miss Lillie, thank you for being such an inspiration. We know we're going to leave you with your family and Dr. Morgan and with Mitzi. And thank Dennis, you came in all the way from Florida with your beautiful wife, Marjorie. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today. Share the celebration and keep the love coming in. We are going to, what was that, Handel? Sorry, Handel, we had to go because Miss Lillie, we've been told now it's time to wind down at the home because Miss Lillie is tired. And so we've been on since 1 o'clock. So thank you everyone for joining. We really appreciate you. Okay, Handel is asking for a minute. Let's give Handel a quick minute. He's Mrs. Lillie's nephew. Luke, is he still there? Come on, Handel. You have like 30 seconds before they move Miss Lillie.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. I personally wanted to tell Aunt Sissy, happy birthday. Aunt Sissy, are you hearing me?
Yes, she is. She said
Aunt
yes.
Sissy?
She said yes.
Happy birthday. I'm proud and pleased about all the accolades. Happy birthday, Aunt Sissy.
Thank you, Handel.
Thank you,
have a
Handel.
minute. All right. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me.
All right.
You're so welcome, everyone. Take care. God bless, as Dr. Bible said.
God bless. Peace be well. Keep the faith.
Hold on, she wants to say one thing.
Go ahead.
Miss Lillie will have the last word.
I was just about to say that. Thank you, Mitzi.
Go ahead, Miss Lillie. They're hearing you.
This is a big surprise to me. Jane has that way of making the simplest thing something bigger and wonderful. And she tries to do the same with the people who she meets and who come to her. I have myself, I'm very happy and also, shall I say, amazed at the things she has gotten together this afternoon for me and others to thank each other. It is not often you get this kind of thing. So I need to thank to all of you because as well as a surprise, it is the pattern is different and good. Again, thank all of you.
You are welcome, Miss Lillie. And thank you, everyone. And thank you to Ulysses and the Sickle Cell Association.
Yeah, Ulysses, Alvin, and all the team.
Alvin
Thank you.
and the team for making this happen. Take care, and we will see you at the 101st birthday of Miss Lillie.
Absolutely. Name it and claim it.
Miss Lillie,
Goodbye, everybody.
Miss Dottie. I'm so happy today I'm able to send you greetings for your 100th birthday. I'm so glad that the Lord has blessed you to reach such a great milestone. I know you were a woman of tenacity, strength, power, and you never give up on your dreams. I'm glad you were able to serve as a nurse and serve the community. And I know that God has preserved your life for a purpose. And I'm so sorry that we're not going to be able to celebrate in a big way, a very, very big way with you because of the COVID-19. But I know those who can visit you on that day will make you very happy. Continue to stay strong as long as you can. Continue to have peace in your heart. Pray in your heart and thank God for carrying you to this great milestone. In the scriptures, God has promised you 70, and you supersede and pass that many, many times. So God bless you, Miss Lillie, and I pray that I will have the chance to see you sometime in the future. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful 100th birthday. Lots of love and many, many blessings to you. Bye-bye.
Lillie Johnson.